Welcome back to part 3 of our How to Create a Facebook Page video series. I'm Teresa Santa with iBrand Your Business. In this video, we will talk about post, add more functions to our Facebook page, and an introduction to advertising on Facebook. Now that we are going to get more active with our page and start interacting with the people who have chosen to like and follow our page, let's do a little bit more customization to our page. In part 2, I had mentioned I'd show you how to add custom apps to your page. Not all apps show on mobile, so make sure the app you choose is right for your page. Some apps, you may need to hire a web developer or purchase the app to show on mobile devices. Most people will have a way for customers to sign up to a newsletter or to sign up for deals, promos, etc. What I've done is connected my email automation sign-up form to Facebook. Most email automation tools such as Mailchimp, GetResponse, and Aweber have detailed instructions on how to do this, so please see your email automation tools for directions on how to add them. I've already done some of the steps to create and add my Mailchimp sign-up form to Facebook by creating an actual list, but I'll finish up by going into Mailchimp to show you how simple it is to add to my Facebook page. First, I'll log in to my Mailchimp account and select Integrations. Then I'll select Facebook. Click the Login button to log in as yourself, or I'll click as myself. I'll select my page, and I'll select the list to use that I already created. I'll select Yes to use Sign Up Form tab. For the form theme, I'll select the default since I've already customized it when I created my list. Then in the tab label, I'll name it what's appropriate. For you, it may be sign up or newsletter. I'll stick to deals, promos, and more. I'll test my connection to Facebook, then click Save. Mailchimp tells me that the page tab has been updated. Now I'll go back into my Facebook page. I can see it added here at the bottom. Yes, it works. I'm going to rearrange it though, so it's more to the top. I'll go to Settings, click Edit Page, then I'll click and drag the tab where I want it to be. I'll go back to the front of my page and you can see that I rearranged it and it's working wonderfully. I also want to add my Instagram feed tab to my Facebook page. You can also add your YouTube channel in a very similar way. Let me show you. Here I am on my page and I'm adding my Instagram feed to my tabs here. I'll type on Facebook's search bar, Instagram. This is the one I want, Instagram Page App. You want to pay attention that you are selecting from the Apps section. I'll click Use Now button. It's going to take me to the app provider, who is Woobox in this instance. If you don't have an account, it will ask you to create one. I've already got an account, so I'm going to click Add to your page, completely free. I'll select my Facebook page I want to add it to. You'll see that the tab has been added to the side here. Now I have Configure it to connect to my Instagram account. Click Configure Page tab. I'm back in the app provider's page. Notice that the mobile access is turned off. If you want to turn it on, you must upgrade your account. I'm going to keep mine off and use the free version for now. Click on Connect to Instagram. I'm already logged into Instagram, so it recognizes that. If you are not logged in, you'll have to put in your Instagram username and password here. Click Authorize button. If this window doesn't disappear, you can simply close it and click Save Settings. You also have the option to edit your tab settings and change the icon if you like here. And change the name on the tab. I'll keep mine the way it is. You can see your tab stats here. If you have another page and want to connect your Instagram account to another page, you can do that here also. And finally, you can remove it if you ever need to. Okay, back to my Facebook page. I can see that the tab was successfully added. I just created my Instagram account about 5 minutes ago, so everything is 0 right now. If you like to follow me on Instagram, I'm at Ink Pillows. Moving on, if you have a YouTube account or YouTube channel, it's exactly the same way. You type YouTube on the Facebook search bar, you search for the apps section, and you'll see the YouTube tab. Do the exact thing I did for the Instagram account. In part 2 of the video series, I mentioned I wanted to connect my Instagram account so I can run ads or advertising simultaneously both on Facebook and on Instagram. I'll do that by going to my page settings and click Instagram ads. I'll click on Add an Account button. I'll add an existing account by logging into my Instagram account. Click Confirm. My Instagram account has not been switched to a business account yet. I'll need to do that in order to benefit from Facebook's and Instagram's integrated advertising. I'll click on the Get Started button. Click Continue here and Continue here, and one more time. It's telling you the benefit of switching to business. You can fill out this piece here if you like. I don't have a physical address. My phone number isn't ready yet, so I'll just click Done. I get a confirmation and I click Done again. Next, I want to add a like box plugin to my website and to my blog. I already have it on my shop section of my website. Here it is here. I get this question on how to do this a lot, so I figured I can show you how to do this now. This makes it simple for people to like my page right from my website. If you are using WordPress for your website, it makes it pretty simple. I'll visit this link here, which is developers.facebook.com, and then follow the link. I'm going to put it in the description for you. I'll put in my Facebook URL here, which is facebook.com/inkpillows. Please note that if you have a restriction placed on your page, such as a single country, the like box plugin will not display. So if you set your page to only be visible to one country, go back to your page and remove that from your General tab in Settings. This happens because websites are visible to the world. All right, moving on. You can change the view to whichever tab you want, like an event. I'll keep mine to Timeline so people can see my latest post. You can also check or uncheck these options here to best fit the look of your like box. I'll click on the Get Code button. FYI, you don't need an app ID for this like box, so don't worry about that for this exercise. You will need to copy the top part of the code and also the bottom part of the code. I usually put it inside Notepad so I can grab all the code all at once. I'll go ahead and copy all this code. I'll go to the administrative area of my WordPress site and place it in a text widget by going to Appearance, then Widgets. I'll add a text widget to my default sidebar. That happens to be my blog side panel on my theme. Yours might be different. I'll scoot it up a bit by clicking and dragging. Then I'll take all my code and paste it here. I'll type in a title, like us on Facebook, click Save. Going to go check my blog, and voila, it's there like magic. Now people can easily click the like button here or click the link to go straight to my page. Cool, huh? For those of you that have different types of sites, contact your webmaster or your web developer. The process is exactly the same, but you will need to know where to paste the code. You can always copy the code into Notepad or text editor and send it to them to install. Next, I want to upload a video. It shows my viewers how to like and follow my page. I'm going to probably test this video to see if I can get my likes up. I'll click on Share a Photo or Video box here and select the first option. I'll select my video file and click Open. While it's loading, you can give it an appropriate title and video tags. Because I'm uploading this video, it automatically wants to post it. So I'll just add a bit of text up here, the greater sign and a 3 make a heart symbol in Facebook, just in case you're wondering what that is. I'll title it and give it some tags for search purposes. You can add captions to your video if you like by uploading an SRT file. In advance, there are more options for your video. And if you record it in a different format, such as a 360, you can change that here. You can also cross-post the video to other pages you might manage or have a connection to. Okay, let me give this video a better title here. When I'm done, I'll click on the Publish button, but let's check out what else we can do. If you click on the down arrow on the button, you can schedule the post, backdate the post, or save the video without publishing it. I'll go ahead and click Publish. Let's wait until the video is fully prepared. You can even continue to edit the video while Facebook is preparing. If you click on Edit, you can go back and change things that you might have forgotten. Maybe you forgot to tag one of the products as an example. I can see that my video is playing here. All right, I want to show you where you can edit other settings after the fact too. Here in the Video tab, you'll see your video library. You can add more videos here as well. But a really cool feature is that you can feature one of your videos. Click on Choose Video, select your video, and click the button to add featured video. This is really handy when you're promoting something and you want to direct your followers to the Video tab. Remember that all tabs have their own URL address, and you can share that with your followers. Another cool thing you can do is change your thumbnails. See how the preview comes up for my video here? I want to change that. If I click on Publishing Tools from up here, and I click on Video Library, click the pencil icon to edit. You'll see that you'll have a custom photo icon on the video. Click it and upload your own thumbnail. There, that's better. Also, if you go to the Captions tab now, you'll see a new option to automatically generate captions for your video. Under Advanced, you can prohibit anyone from embedding the video, and again, you can cross-post your video here to another page you are affiliated with. Make sure you click Save. Lastly, if you want a particular post, whether it's a video, a photo, or text, and you want the post to show at the very top of your page for a while, click on the caret icon and select Pin to Top. You'll see your post change with this blue pin icon. You can always unpin it by pinning another post in the future or selecting the down caret and click Unpin from top of page. All right, my page is a lot more complete. I'm a lot more better equipped to start getting people to like my page. You'll notice that I have a shop app on my Facebook page. I added that earlier. It's an app for WooCommerce. If you need to know how I did that, please ping me and I'll send you the link. Time to run an ad on Facebook. You might be thinking, why run an ad on Facebook? Well, it's getting really hard to get Facebook to show your posts without ads, especially if the post is to get people to purchase your products or services. If all you ever do on your Facebook page is promote your business, Facebook simply will not show your posts. So be prepared to pay to play when you really want posts to reach a large number of people, which has to do with sales or promotions. I found this really great article on Post Planner's blog. I'll put the link here and in the description. The title is 22 Facebook Post Ideas for Businesses That Practically Guarantee Engagement. The two ideas that stand out the most to me is number 11 and number 13. One of them is use 3 Ps for posting. Post something personal, a post with a purpose, and a post with a promotion. These types of posts make sure you get engagement and reach on your page. Use the 3 Ps of posting to adjust to whatever algorithm changes Facebook throws your way. The other idea is act human. Your followers will appreciate that and you'll get more likes and comments. Engagement is just that, when people like and comment on your posts. It's referred as post engagement. Pay attention to which type of post people really tend to like and comment. I'll show you where you see these stats before the end of the video. There's a lot more in this article, so make sure you read up on it. It has a lot of great ideas to get you started. So let me introduce you to ads on Facebook. There is a whole bunch to cover when it comes to ads, probably way more intense than you can imagine, and it is an extreme learning curve. It can get complicated. So let's start with baby steps. I am simply going to show you how to run an ad from your page. Here is the link of where you can get help if you get stuck. I'll put it here and in the description. I am going to start with promoting my page to gain more likes or followers. At this point in real life, this isn't really what I'd start with first, but for tutorial purposes, I recognize that not all of us have the same type of Facebook page. So this is one of the simplest promotions you can do to get you started. To do this, I'll go to my page and click the promote button. Facebook automatically gives you a set of promotional tools that best fits the type of page you have. Since my page is a shop, I would be more interested in people visiting my shop, but again, for this tutorial, I'm just going to promote my page for likes and followers. This is a good exercise to get a little acquainted on how advertising on Facebook works. There is a lot of controversy about paying for likes. A lot of it I agree with because regardless if you promote your page or not, people will like your Facebook page if they are truly interested in your product, or you're giving them an incentive to go like your page. This could be through a promotion on your website of some sort. So paying just for a like may not always be your goal. For my page, I prefer to get people to visit my site and see who is really interested in my products. And yes, there is a way to track that as well. I can't really get into it in this tutorial. There's a lot to learn, but you can build an audience in Facebook by using a Facebook pixel. It's very powerful, much more powerful than paying for likes. This pixel actually tracks who's been to your site recently. You can run an ad to retarget those same people. The reason I'm explaining this is because I don't want you to spend advertising money for likes or followers that will never purchase your product or service. So if you already know who your audience is, paying for likes on Facebook may not be a good idea. Spend wisely. Talk to a Facebook marketing guru. Depending on your goal or what your conversion reason is in creating a Facebook page, it's best to have a plan before you break the bank. I'll show you in part 4 what I mean. But moving on with this simple ad I'm showing you here, I'll click on Promote Your Page option. Facebook is already telling me that I may reach fewer people with just my cover photo. Facebook also makes a decision of what type of interest your audience has based on the category you chose when you created your page. You can feel free to remove any of these if they really don't fit. You can also add more. You'll notice that Facebook tells you about how many people will like your page per day with the budget you choose. That was my first time going into that button. I am going to cancel. You'll see when I go back in, things really change. Now I come back and I don't see the $5 per day option anymore. It went to $50. Facebook ads run on a bidding war from other competitors. Don't ever feel like you have to take that large amount. You can change it, and you should always start small to see if the ad is working or not. First, let me do a few things here. I'm going to change from the picture to the video I uploaded earlier. You can select any of the thumbnails suggested or add one here for this promotion. The video autoplays, so you don't really have to do this, but I'll scroll over to see where the image is and make sure it's selected. I'm only going to spend $5 a day for 7 days, a total of $35. Again, Facebook tells me that the estimated number of people that might like my page. This is pretty low, but I need to test this to see if it's reaching enough people first and if I'm getting any engagement. If not, I'll need to edit it. You can also change the location. You can start with one state or a set of states or a whole country. I can tell you this is not going to work. By selecting one state and spending $5 a day probably will not get me enough reached people that are interested in liking my page. You'll see. I'll need to edit this or I'm just throwing my cash into the garbage. You can also target specific genders and ages. I'm already shooting myself in the foot with one state, so I'll leave the age and gender alone. You should always test one thing at a time. The text that I am leaving here isn't good either, but for tutorial purposes, I want to show you how low my reach will be when I come back in the morning. And most likely, I'll have no likes at all. Your text needs to include a call to action of some sort. This is social media, and you should treat it as if you were talking to your followers, not a sales pitch. It needs to be inviting and friendly. Okay, when I'm done, I'll click the promote button. Facebook must review your ad and approve it before it starts to show it on people's news feeds. You'll get an email or a notification on Facebook when your ad has been approved. Here, you can see your order summary. You can preview your ad, what it will look like on a desktop and on mobile devices. By the way, if you have not created an ads account with credit card information, don't worry, Facebook will prompt you on how to add your payment method. Okay, my ad is still in review. Once it's been approved, I'll go into my down menu here and select Manage Ads. I'll see my account. Yours might be your name. You can change the account name to whatever you want in your ad account settings. All right, this area here is your Ads Manager, where you will see all your campaigns, ad sets, and ads. I don't want to confuse anyone since this is an introduction to ads, but the way Facebook runs advertising is like this. You can have a campaign for whatever your objective is, and nested within that campaign, you can have ad sets or sets of ads. Inside of the ad sets, you can have multiple ads running using the same amount of money you want to budget with the same location, gender, age, interest, etc. This is because not all ads work. It's important to split test to see which one will bring more of the objective we are trying to accomplish. With our ad, we want likes or followers. I only have one ad running, so I am not split testing at the moment. Again, I'm introducing you to advertising with this one simple ad. I'm pretty sure that the ad I created will not get me the result I'm looking for. So please don't follow my lead on the ad I created. I'm going somewhere with this. Okay, my ad was approved. Let me show you where you come back to monitor your ad. I'll click inside my campaign, then click on my ad set name. By the way, all these names were generated by Facebook. You can change it and make better sense to it by editing with the pencil icon. I can see that it's active and approved. I can see my budget here. Inside my ad set, I see my one and only ad I am currently running. Again, nothing has happened yet because it was just approved. You can edit your ad again here, but it will need to go back for approval. I have a pixel installed on my site, so I'll check this here. You most likely don't have a pixel yet, as previously explained. I'll go over that in the next video. All right, it's time to sit back and wait. I'll give it a day, and when I come back, I'll go back to Ads Manager and start looking at my results. Okay, it's been a day, and I've spent $1.29 of my $5. The post only reached 55 people in Utah. Out of a whole day, only 55 people saw my ad. That's not good, and no one cared to like my page either. The reason I did this is to get you to think about what you are doing when running ads. If you're a marketing genius, you probably already know where I'm going with this. You see, the text on the ad itself really didn't have a call to action or a social flair to it. I've gone into my one ad and changed the text to be a little more appealing. I changed it to, "We heart likes. Come hang out with us on Facebook. Learn more about our special personalized pillows." Do you see the difference? It's not a sales pitch. I'm asking for a like in a friendly way, and I'm also telling them what we do in a non-sales-like manner. I've also switched to all the United States, but keeping my interest the same. You need to do this in ad set section. Remember, you can have multiple ads within a specific budget, so you have to change this in your ad set. I could have changed the video too, but I was testing to see if changing the text and broadening my area will work. Remember, always change one or two things at a time, things that make sense that for sure didn't work the first time. By the way, you can see I changed my daily spending to $10. That was only because I needed to speed up the results for this video tutorial, and you can always pause or stop your ad at any time. You'll see that my results were a lot better. $1 per like to be exact. But from past experiences, I'm pretty confident that I can even do better. These metrics are showing that for every 6 person or so that watched the video for more than 3 seconds, I got a like. It's also showing that it reached 1,602 people's newsfeed. That means that for every 39th person that scrolled down their newsfeed, they stopped to watch my ad at least 3 seconds of it. The video is cute and all, but it only shows how to like and follow on desktop. My video is not really connecting with my mobile users, which is probably greater than desktop users. If I drill down here, I can see that the video ranking is at 4. This is 4 out of 10. It would have been better to have a 7 or higher. The more your video is stopped and watched for more than 3 seconds, the higher the ranking. In all reality, the video didn't really need to be on how to like my page. I could have had another video ready showing the emotional happy side of when someone received one of these pillows. In marketing, it's important to show how your product will solve or take care of your problems. Giving a gift that made the person you love happy could possibly solve the problem in finding the right and unique gift. That would be more powerful than the video I uploaded. and the likes would probably soar. Not to mention, I might even have gotten people to check out my site. I can probably bring that buck per like down to less than 50 cents per like and maybe more visits to my site with some conversions. I'm going to save my emotional video for another ad because I really want to get people to visit my site instead. After all, my goal is to get people to purchase from my online store. Before I end this video, let me show you where you get your page's insights and notifications. I'll click on the Notifications tab. This is a handy tool if you have more than one admin or manager running your page. You can review your new likes, comments, shares, etc. You can review any activity, reviews, did someone mention your page on Facebook by tagging your page? Did anyone share your page? You can see if there are any ads running on your page. You can invite more friends or suggest your page to your friends via other methods such as email or an email lists. And finally, you can share your page on your own personal timeline. If I click on the Insights tab, you'll see a whole lot of information of how your page is doing. This page, inkpillows.com, is so new I'm still collecting data. This data is so important for future posts and advertising. Go through and review all these tabs. They are pretty self-explanatory. One of the places I like to see is the people whom are looking at my page. For example, my page has reached over 80% in women who are between the ages of 25 and 64. But if I click on people engaged, I'll see that 85% engaged were women and the age group is slightly different. I'll need more data to know how true this is. My likes or followers are too low to know at this point, but I'll keep looking nevertheless. When you see anything in your insights that refer to organic reach, it means how many people saw your post for free without running an ad. If you hover over the bar with the people reached, you'll have a percentage of people reached. You'll notice that some of them are your followers and some are not. That happens because one of the followers from the page may have liked or commented on your post. Even better, they might have shared your post onto their personal Facebook profile. When someone does that, their friends get to see your post too. That's pretty powerful. On both the top and the side here, there are other insights you can look at. Don't ignore this. This is how you get to know who your audience is for future posts and promotions. Okay, I'm going to end this video here. I'll go through more advertising on the next part of the video series. See you in part 4. See the description for the link or launch date. Thank you so much for watching. Bye now.